this is Karen from White Willow. Today we made strawberry pineapple with jalapeno jelly. Let me show you what I did. So I bought two 2-pound packages from Sam's of fresh strawberries, and I chopped them off, cut them in half, and then I used this can at Sam's of pineapple chunks. It is in its own juice. It doesn't have any sugar added, but I do drain it in a colander and smush it down. That's a term. Smush it down so that all the liquid gets out of it, and then I put it in the pot. This time I didn't just stop at the fruit. I went ahead and took some jalapenos, 5 jalapenos, large jalapenos. I cut the top and the bottom off, and I sliced them up thin, cut them in half, and threw them in the pot as well. Now remember, when you're doing pineapple, it doesn't break down like berries do when you're making it into a jam. So you really have to use your KitchenAid. This is a great product. I love this product. I've used cheaper ones and other ones, and they break down really easy. This has been through a lot with me, and it's great. So I'll put the link in the description below. So I go ahead and just do all the strawberries, the pineapple, and the jalapenos, and I blend them till they're just a thick, chunky, kind of looks like a paste. So I do that really, really well, and then I bring it to a boil. Once I bring it to a boil, and it's gonna sputter and spatter, and it's the hottest thing in the world. It's crazy how much this will spatter. So make sure you cover the lid and make sure you're not turning your heat up to the highest it'll go, because it'll boil at like 3 or 4. So then you're gonna go ahead and keep mixing it and keep mixing it, and you're gonna add your pectin. You're gonna add your pectin slowly as you're stirring it, not with your KitchenAid, just with a wire whisk. And you're gonna go ahead and wire whisk it till it's all blended. 2 boxes of pectin I used on this particular recipe because I had 4 pounds of strawberries, and then once the pineapple is drained, it's about 4 pounds as well. So that's 8 pounds total, and then the jalapenos. So I went ahead and blended the pectin in, and then I added 6 cups of sugar. Normally I say equal amounts of sugar with the pounds of fruit that you have. So that would have been 8 pounds of sugar. But this pineapple chunks, they are so sweet, you don't need to add a whole lot of sugar. So it's 6 cups of sugar to 8 pounds of fruit. I cooked it, I boiled it, and I made it simmer for about 25 minutes. I put it on a simmer. So it's really got a great consistency right now. And I've tasted it, and it's really, really good. I would say delicious, but I say delicious all the time. I have my jars ready, my funnel ready, and my ladle ready. So we are ready to go and scoop this into our jars. Again, we want about a 1/4 inch headspace. So I go ahead and try to do most of it right at the top. Oh, this is so good. I don't know what made me think of doing that. I'm gonna try not to make a mess because it's easy to do with jam. Oh, I already did. I made a mess. It's sticky to clean up too. It's jam, got a lot of sugar in it. It's loaded. This is gonna make quite a few pints. Woo! And then I got a little overflow on. We'll have to spoon some out. If you get some overflow on it, it goes over the 1/4 inch headspace. Just go ahead and take like a tablespoon and scoop it out of that. That's why I kind of like to go just under the 1/4 inch headspace, even if it's 1 inch, just because then I go back and top them off. So I've had the water bath going, and it's pretty hot. I had it to a rapid boil, and then I simmered it down just a little bit with the lid on, so it stayed really, really hot. So I have these ball jar lids. I don't know if you can see it or not. The ball jar lids, it's backwards. They are a little thinner on the rubber seal, so I kind of pinch them down just a hair more. These purr lids, I'm gonna try to hold it, P-U-R, Whew, it's a little hot. They're a little thicker on the rubber seal, so if you fingertip tight it too much, they will wrinkle when they're cooling, when you're waiting for them to ping. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line the bottom of this canner, and again, we have to have the water at least 2 inches above the jars when we're doing jellies. These look really amazing. I don't know if you can see the seeds in it and the little darker pepper pieces. Ooh. And I'm gonna make apple pear next, and I just might add the jalapenos because this really gave it just quite a lift. I'm getting these all in the jar, the canner, and we'll be right back. So I am too short from putting them all in the canner. So these you're just gonna stick in the refrigerator. The only reason you put them in the canner for the 10 minutes, you turn it up to high, wait for it to boil, and then once it starts boiling, you can it for 10 minutes, and then you shut it off, take the lid off, and then let them simmer for about 3 minutes, and then I generally take them out of the jar pretty quickly, or the canner pretty quickly. But again, the only reason you throw them in the canner is so that they will seal and you can leave them on the shelf for years. If you don't have room in the canner, or if you just didn't want to, you could just stick one in the refrigerator and it's gonna be good for the next whatever, month or two, just like any other jelly. So this jelly, not only can you put it on toast or biscuit, but which it's gonna be great on. You can put it over pork roast, you can put it over anything else such as that, chicken. You can put it in, mix it with a salad with balsamic vinegar, and make a really awesome dressing. So there's lots of different things you can do with this. So this is on high. I'm gonna wait for it to boil. I'm gonna bump it up to 10 minutes. I think it's starting to boil, but you want it to be a rapid boil. Bump it up to 10 minutes. Once it gets there, bump it up. We're gonna set the timer on 10 minutes once it gets to that rapid boil, and then we're gonna have this sealed jam. It's gonna be fantastic. So that's it for our strawberry pineapple jalapeno jam. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video. Thanks for watching.